Sword Dylan went into replay mode and spectated the hacker's blatantly obvious aimbot in the early part of the match. Number 2 is the Invisible Hacker. This entry on the list is quite unique as it involves a hacker that isn't using aimbot or damage modifiers, but is instead opting to be completely invisible in a game. That's right, this hacker chose to play Fortnite with invisibility hacks like he's Harry Potter or something. In a match of Fortnite squads, German Twitch streamer Qualogy realized that he had come face to face with a hacker in the final form. It was a 1v1 battle for the victory royale, and Qualogy was on a high of 14 eliminations and was stopping at nothing. Rushing to avoid boombo arrows from the invisible enemy, Qualogy glides into the area it came from and shoots randomly in front of him many times to try to get the hacker. Obviously the guy is invisible, good luck knowing where he is, but luckily for Qualogy, the hacker reveals himself, but only because he's holding a gun, which can be spotted. At this point, the 1v1 is between a skull trooper and a floating weapon, which is hopping around. Qualogy gets the better of the hacker and eliminates them, winning the game with 16 eliminations. Not only did the hacker lose the game, but they couldn't even beat someone while invisible. I mean, good, like, come on. Our first honorable mention belongs to a player named Hasso Logo, who caught a hacker on PC with 29 in-game eliminations. Now, that is dangerously high to some of the records. During a squad match, this hacker was roaming around on a driftboard, minding his own business, and bandaging up, just relaxing. The hacker called Dexable was being spectated by 20 people, so you can already tell he's being very suspicious and causing a lot of people want to see what he's doing. Well, the clip shows the hacker doing flips on the driftboard while simultaneously headshotting a squad of 4 players. It's so ridiculously obvious that he's aimbotting, and he doesn't even try to hide it. I mean, he shows off to 25 spectators by cross-mapping players that you can't even spot with the naked eye. He's literally just eagle-eyeing players. Like, what the actual, oh my goodness gracious. He just snaps his crosshairs to them and hits them for 76 damage. Instant headshot each time. Where's the fun in playing Fortnite like this? Surely it gets boring after a while. Just constant 100% accuracy headshots across the map. He even ends up aimbotting a squad while flying up a volcanic vent. Speaking of this is an honorable mention because while this clip isn't actually from Season 9, it's right before it started, and just look at how juicy the clip is. The hacker was caught right on camera finishing the game at number 1 with 44 eliminations and 34 people spectating him. I hope you're happy. Enjoy your ban, because you've been caught. Honorable mention number 2. Our second honorable mention is from a small YouTuber named DonXYT. Earlier entries have given us a taste of hackers being banned mid-match and also using various cheats mid-fight. This clip shows 2 hackers being banned at the exact same time. It happens right in front of the player. Dawn, like most players on this list, was just a regular player trying to play a normal match of Fortnite until he encountered some enemies and began a build battle with them. Dawn thought this was just a regular build battle, trying to attack the other players with a classic shotgun flank. But as he shot at and turned on one of the enemies, they vanished out of existence, with all their loot bursting from where they were and it falling down the build onto the floor. Just as this happens, we see that 2 players in the kill feed were struck by the bandit at the exact same time. This clip is only an honorable mention as we don't know exactly what kind of cheats these modders were using, but only that they were both banned mid-fight. Cheekily, Dawn, in his default skin, fair enough I guess, doesn't take the L emote on both hackers. Well done. That is just my boy. Number 1, CBV. There are a lot of live stream fails out there on the internet with streamers constantly slipping up, accidentally live streaming, being the victim of chat jokes, and more. However, this case isn't exactly an accident, as CBV is a YouTuber and modder who recently gained traction for exposing a pro player who attempted to buy cheats for the World Cup qualifiers. We covered it in one of our latest videos, so go check that out if you haven't seen it. Essentially, a pro player for Team Caliber tried to buy wall hacks from CBV and was exposed live on YouTube and dropped from his team. Since then, CBV has been trying to naturally grow his channel. Whether this was the way to do it, I have no idea, of course. Do what you do best, right? Well, naturally, CBV live streams himself using aimbot and wall hacks live, and even titles his live stream Fortnite aimbot plus ESP hacking live, not clickbait. You gotta have the not clickbait in the title because, I mean, why not, right? Throughout the stream, you can see CBV's cheats without him even doing anything, as red lines across his screen show exactly where the closest enemies are, and then show a red box around them when he's close enough. At that point, he just aimbots and rains all over the other players in his duos match. People in the chat at this time were spamming words like trash and asking, why are you aimbotting? I mean, how is this fun? To watch CBV replies, well, you're watching it, so, I mean, it's pretty ballsy to stream yourself hacking with your Epic Games username publicly and viewed 500 live stream viewers. Impressively, CBB was not banned for the entirety of his 1 hour, 10-minute long stream. Epic Games are slacking, man. It's not cool to cheat in games. People just want to play fair. Players who use mods, cheats, and hacks to cheat the game just make it less fun for everybody else. You know, CBB, in this case, while he did do the right thing by exposing Johnny K for buying mods, he's also live streaming himself ruining other people's fun and selling cheats on his shop. It's during a time where kids as young as 14 years old are being taken to court by Epic Games lawyers and sued for hacking the game. And now that's not an ideal situation to be in. What do you think about the way Epic handle hackers in the current Fortnite season? Let us know. Other than that, we hope you guys have a wonderful day. Be sure to use code T5G in the item shop and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming. We here at Top 5 Gaming don't make the rules of Fortnite, but we do have the ability to choose how we play, and some people don't really choose to play the traditional way by any means. In fact, we've got some people trying to win games with all kinds of things. Like, you remember back on Overwatch when that guy used to try to win Overwatch games using bananas? Yeah, you thought that was bananas. Wait till you see some of the ways people have won in Fortnite in this video. But with that said, use code T5G in the item shop because those new skins are on fire. Somebody call the caps. Number 10. Avery winning Fortnite with a Wii remote. Back in my old console days, I always thought the controllers were great, but just not as adaptable as a PC gamer's keyboard. So when thinking that Avery attempted to get a victory royale in Fortnite with a Wii remote, you can already feel how painful the challenge would be. He obviously had to jump into some creative to crank out some not so fast-paced builds, going as far as to try a pre-made.
Mamma ce l'ho messo. Sì. No, ti giuro, mamma prima ho visto 20 anni. Ti giuro, prima ho visto 20 anni. Ed è finito alle 12:45. Sì. Ah, ho detto di metterli là col piatto. Ho spostato l'evento per il curso per far andare dritti sul piatto. worship to beat you.
Bro, why did you kill him? He was so nice.